let's talk about the ZSort node. So to do that, like always, let's get into an empty scene and go here into our logic view. You can find the ZSort node in the toolbox under category world, and then here and on the left side. So the ZSort node has something to do with opacity or alpha channels. Before we use that ZSort node, I will show you which problem the ZSort node is actually solving, right? So let's say we have here a scene. Let's jump into that and let's use axis. Let's use another axis. Let's use that as our root axis, like many times before already. And let's put here a geometry. All right, let's put here a cube and let's make that cube a bit larger, and maybe let's make it 5, and let's push it a little bit back, maybe 10, and let's also give that cube a material. Exactly, so we have here material already, and this material, let's close this one up. So, and let's assign a color. Let's say we have a red cube, and with opacity of, let's say, 50%. And we have another cube. Simply copy that, control left click, and let's move that forward to -10 in the set. And let's give that guy a green color, right? So, okay, as you can see now already, we have a red cube and a green cube. Ventuz has a very clear render queue, basically, right? So Ventuz is always rendering from top to bottom and from left to right, okay? So that means Ventuz renders this red cube first, and after that the green cube. So we can look through our green cube because we have 50% opacity of both cubes. So we can look through our green cube to the red cube. So now let's change that. Let's simply put that down, and what you can see now, now Ventuz is rendering the green cube first, and the green cube is closer to the camera. So that means the green cube doesn't know now that there is the red cube, because the green cube gets rendered first before the red cube gets rendered, okay? So, and this is a problem, especially if you have moving applications like carousels, where you know where sometimes the position of your geometries or of your content swaps, especially if you have alpha channels. So this is a problem, right? To solve that problem, we can use our ZSort node. So let's bring that back red first, so everything is good. And as you can see, for example, if I rotate this guy now over my x-axis, right? So now you can see even the red cube has a transparency or opacity of 50%. We cannot look through. We can actually look through, but we don't see the green cube behind because of that render queue, right? So to solve that problem, we simply change that and put in here a world where we are. Okay, we simply put in here that ZSort now. Right, so let's put it here, and then he will ask us, or Ventuz will ask us, how many items do you need, how many inputs, outputs, objects you want to ZSort, basically in our case only 2. So let's do that, and now we simply put that green and the red cube in front, and now you can see it works, right? So if we turn this guy around now, we still can look from all sides through that, right? So that's what the ZSort is doing.